What's up? Welcome to another episode of the Valenti VOD. While the U.S. economy is crashing intentionally, might I add, because Donald Trump is purposefully crashing the U.S. economy so that he and his robber baron oligarch billionaire buddies can all become the new future leaders of this tech feudalist nation. But while all of that is happening, we're finally getting a response about this new tariff plan. The market is crashing because Donald Trump launched this heinously terrible, pathetic, petty, and childish tariff policy that is a blanket tariff on all goods coming from Canada, Mexico, and China. 25% tariff. So now Justin Trudeau is responding, and his response is fucking blistering. So let's cover that together. Before we do, I just want to remind you to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, donate $7,000 to the channel, and of course, never stop fighting. Also, we're selling merch, and you can get a link to Ground News to get a 20% off on the Vantage subscription, so you can come to your own conclusions. But regardless, let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking watch.
United States launched a trade war against Canada, their closest partner and ally, their closest friend. At the same time, they're talking about working positively with Russia, appeasing Vladimir Putin, a lying, murderous dictator. Make that make sense. Canadians are reasonable, and we are polite, but we will not back down from a fight.
Oh, it rhymed.
Our country and the well-being of everyone in it is at stake. At the moment, the U.S. tariffs came into effect in the early hours of this morning, and so did the Canadian response. Canada will be implementing 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods.
We're so fucked.
Starting with tariffs on $30 billion worth of goods immediately.
Okay, I feel like I need to explain tariffs because so many people in the United States are unironically dumber than a box of rocks. By the way, we are live streaming. I live stream when I create these videos, so make sure you hit the notification bell to be part of this chat that's going on. Plenty of you. You don't know what the fuck a tariff is. You probably think that we're gonna make money every time we put a tariff. And that's not exactly your fault. That is probably the fault of the American education system. But the idea of a tariff is very simple. And I don't actually oppose tariffs. I think that a blanket tariff is ridiculous, but a targeted tariff works. And we're going to explain that real quick. The idea of a tariff is incredibly simple. It's incredibly simple. All it means is that you are increasing the price of a foreign good. And the whole point of it is to get people in your nation to buy domestic products instead of foreign products. So take a ridiculous example. Take a fucking apple, right? If a Mexican apple and an American apple both cost $5, and then you put a tariff on Mexican goods and you increase the price of the Mexican apple to 10, the whole point of a tariff is to get Americans to buy the fucking American apple. See what I'm saying? Now here's the thing. We're talking about apples. We're talking about a targeted fucking tariff. We've done this. Trump did this. It worked in 2017. He put targeted tariffs on Chinese-made washing machines, and it was good. The American washing machine business boomed because the consumer saw the price of the Chinese washing machine and said, fuck that, I'm buying the American one, right? Here's the difference. Dipshit Mango Mussolini is putting tariffs on all goods. All of them. 25% tariff on all goods coming from Mexico, Canada, and China. We don't make fucking anything here. Nothing. We make fucking soybeans, guns, porn, and movies. That's it. Okay? So this means that the price of fucking everything is about to skyrocket. I hope you understand that we ship components. You dumb fucks in MAGA are probably thinking like, well, we make our own avocados here in America. What about the fucking lithium in your phone? Huh? Yeah. You ever think about the rare resources, the natural resources, the lumber that we ship from Canada, the fucking minerals that we're getting from all over the goddamn nation, all over the planet? Why do you think Trump is so interested in the fucking rare earth minerals of Ukraine? That shit's foreign! It's imported! We Okay? If that is too fucking complex for you, I can't help you. I can't fucking help you. What do you think we got? We shipped American manufacturers out of this nation under Ronald Reagan by the dozens. All those jokes you were growing up about, like the tiny Chinese fingers fucking lacing all your shoes, those weren't jokes! We shipped all of our manufacturing overseas so that the fucking oligarchs at the top could pay pennies to these slave workers who are desperate for any sort of job, and we paid them fucking pennies so that we could ship it over and make a 50% fucking profit. Do you really think the hyper-capitalist CEOs at the head of these companies are gonna just take the brunt? Oh, well, it's the nice thing to do. We're just gonna come back to the United States. That's not gonna happen, you stupid fuck. And Donald Trump doesn't even expect that to happen. That's why he's surrounding himself with these people, greasing them up with billions of dollars of government contracts, all while he's slashing Social Security, slashing Medicaid, getting rid of the fucking the anti-scam police, the CFPB. Fucking planes are falling out of the goddamn sky because he fired thousands of employees at the FAA. What else do you need until you realize you're in a fucking cult and you're supporting a fucking insane cult leader? What do you need? Is there anything you need at all? I don't think it's possible. I genuinely don't. I think you're just in a fucking cult. Now, let's continue watching a real fucking leader talk about protecting his nation.
The U.S. tariffs came into effect in the early hours of this morning, and so did the Canadian response. Canada will be implementing 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods.
Really quickly, I just need to comment to the dumbest chatter. Somebody commented in the chat, they said, dude, he's the first president to not take a presidential salary. Hey, fuck for brains. He profited $2 billion off of a meme coin the day before inauguration. Or I'm sorry, is that liberal fake news as well? The Trump coin, the rug pull where the Trump organization profited $2 billion the day before inauguration? Or did that not happen? Because it makes the supreme leader, it makes their Führer look bad. Therefore, it must not have happened. Right, Dr. Chuddington? Right, you little fucking maglet? Right? Pathetic embarrassment husks of people.
Starting with tariffs on $30 billion worth of goods immediately, and tariffs on the remaining $125 billion of American products in 21 days' time. Our tariffs will remain in place until the U.S. tariffs are withdrawn, and not a moment sooner. And should these tariffs not cease, we are in active and ongoing discussions with provinces and territories to pursue several non-tariff measures. Measures which will demonstrate that there are no winners in a trade war. Now, just like I did a month ago, I want to speak first directly to the American people. We don't want this. We want to work with you as a friend and ally. And we don't want to see you hurt either. But your government has chosen to do this to you.
Yes, they have.
Now I want to speak directly to one specific American.
Me?
Donald.
Christopher, fuck.
In the over 8 years you and I have worked together, we've done big things.
Bigly.
We signed a historic deal that has created record jobs and growth in both of our countries. We've done big things together on the world stage, as Canada and the US have done together for decades, for generations. And now we should be working together to ensure even greater prosperity for North Americans in a very uncertain and challenging world. Now, it's not in my habit to agree with the Wall Street Journal, but Donald, they point out that even though you're a very smart guy, this is a very dumb thing to do.
Exactly. This is why I'm trying to tell you guys, it's intentional. Donald Trump is aware that he's crashing the U.S. economy, which it begs the question, why the fuck would you purposefully crash the U.S. economy? There's only two options. There's really only two options. Option number one is that whole bullshit fucking liberal Krasnov theory. Oh, he's a Russian agent. Now, I don't fucking know. I don't buy the whole he's a Russian asset bullshit. But what I do buy is that he has rich friends. He's buddy-buddy with the billionaires. He's a billionaire! And the only way for these unelected billionaires to get the vice grip over the economy that they want, the only fucking way for them to do it is if the current people who have a vice grip over the economy lose that grip. So they need an economic recession. They need people in the streets who are pissed and angry and throwing fucking Molotov cocktails. And only when that happens can Trump declare total martial law, right? And just take over the entire husk of the U.S. that is left standing. And install his oligarch billionaires in charge of the remaining districts, because we already know they talk about that. The fucking DNC is trying to warn us about Curtis Yarvin, the author of The Dark Enlightenment, the guy who talks about how democracy should not continue and we should just adopt either a complete monarchy or tech feudalism, where we have CEOs ruling different districts of the nation and everybody living in those districts are the employees. This is real. This is not insane. This is not, oh, Chris Valenti's a fucking nutcase. This shit's real. J.D. Vance said that Curtis Yarvin is his fucking influence. Elon Musk loves his shit. Donald Trump invited Curtis Yarvin to be an honored guest at the White House gala. When are you going to wake up to reality? You fucking chuds. You himbo dipshit morons. Oh my God. It's unfucking believable. There's nothing you could say to these people.
We two friends fighting is exactly what our opponents around the world want to see.
Yeah. And Donald Trump is already buddy-buddy with Putin. What the fuck is that? I'm gonna give a shit about your ad. Fuck you. Fuck your ad. Oh, Jesus. All right, listen, that's all I got for you people watching the video. If you're in the stream, stay in the stream. But for the video, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Donate $7,000 to the channel. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.